chips. I have to get a good angle. Hear this. Oh. I'm gonna eat chips. How you doing? Good? Okay. Hopefully you didn't leave. I'm sorry for all that. No.
You want some chips, big girl?
I'm sorry. I still haven't hung up the portrait. I keep forgetting. So that's kind of bad. I'll do it next Monday. I need to do it on a Monday or something. I don't know. But, new galaxy, new me, new world, new me! First chip. First chip. Here's the first chip. Look at that chip action. Look at that chip. You gotta observe it from all angles. All angles observation. What is this? This actually looks like a fish. Hold on. What? That looks like a fish. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wait a second. Oh, what? Look. It looks exactly like a fish. What? That's so awesome. What? No way. Hold on, we're about to glaze this chip real quick. I have a napkin, by the way. I brought a napkin upstairs. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is so cool. This is the first chip I took out the bag. This isn't like a setup or anything. This is a freshly opened bag. What? Oh, my desk is dirty. Why'd I put it on my desk? We ball. Germs, they don't got nothing on me. Kids, clean up after yourselves. Never leave dirt anywhere. That's so cool. This probably is such like a small event, but to me, this is a big deal. What? Yo, the little things in life, man. The little things. Finding a freaking chip that looks like a fish, and your channel is kind of based around a fish. This is kind of cool. Just saying. I'm taking like 20 pictures of a single potato chip. I think I'm done. Well, cheers. I've now become one. Where'd the frickin' napkin go? With the chip. I was wiping my hand on nothing, on thin air. I don't know. Usually my napkin's over there. Yup. At this point, I'm taking the peach. Kids, never take a person's peach, especially if they beg you. Save that for marriage. and boys, okay. Boys, don't go for the peach until you find the right one. Girls, do never give out your peach. All right. Marriage, and if you don't want to get married, that's fine. But at least have like a true connection with the person. Like, don't just give around your peach. Don't go around eating peach. All right. Respect your body, please. For the love of God. Like, see yourself as treasure. Don't share your treasure with anyone, or the treasure loses value. Actually, no, that kind of sounds wrong. That can be seen as a wrong way. Let me reword that. Respect yourself. Like, everyone is treasure. Boys and girls and all the in-between and all the out of the in-between. Every human being is treasure. So treat yourself as so. Don't just be giving yourself away. Don't be passing yourself around. Don't do that. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't just let everyone get a little bite of the peach. You know what I mean? Like, be kind to yourself. And if you do give yourself away, I don't know. I don't really have a word on that. I guess avoid black pill. What is black? Is it red pill? What is blue? What is black pill? What is blue pill? I don't know the pills. Avoid red pill podcast. I don't know. But like, love yourself. Don't destroy yourself or ruin yourself for someone else. Have love. That's coming from me out of all people. Supermassive galaxy. I know what else is supermassive. I'm sorry. Next chip. This one is shaped like a chip. Look. Huge problem with big wigglers. Okay. Isn't this one reminiscent of a galaxy in one, the last planet? What do you want? It's like a curse. I need another chip just because of that. My mood is ruined. Look at this one. A little smiley face, like a little orange slice. Some people find these noises disgusting. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna stop doing this. Anyways, Supermassive Galaxy. I like this one. Yo, we grown men here. Watch out. Okay, I believe you. Grown man. That's his voice, by the way. The official voice actor to Big. That was all Luigi's fault. If it was Mario, he would have stomped through Goomba. Just saying. If it was Mario, it would have been a different story. It's only Luigi. Gotta keep the fraud agenda as Luigi. You know it. Yeah, I guess I didn't really lose that much. Grown big! Grown big here! Right. Yo, can I actually not kill you? You're actually immortal. Okay. Are you? No. Okay. Grown man. They just gave that to me, by the way. Grown man. How you doing? Can I kill you? I cannot. Okay. Grande! I guess let's talk about bodies more. Since I'm already talking about like respecting yourself and loving yourself and never giving yourself away. Body shaming. Never do that. Please. It will ruin a person. It's ruined me. It's still ruining me. I'm a very skinny individual. You want proof? Here's proof. And I used to always bring this up to my mom, like my parents and stuff. My mom, my parents. Wow, great job, Nick. My family. No, not my family, but they've always broken up. They was like, oh,
You're so skinny. You need some weight on your bones. You're so skinny. I know that, you moron.
and like, I always used to bring it up as I was like, oh, I don't like being skinny. They're like, well, you should be proud of being skinny. There are many people who are fat who wish they were skinny as you. I'm skin and bones. The people that want to be fat, they don't want to be skinny. They want to be fit. They don't want to be skinny like me. Trust me. And I can't really speak much on the aspect of fat people because I've never been fat. I don't really know their struggles, their POV. I'll look at this number. Pretty cool. I'm guessing they probably struggle the same way. Like, bro, like fat people are like the butt of all jokes, and that's generally so not nice. Unless they rock with it. Some people rock with it. They're like Queso, he rocks with it. Los Polos, not so much. Like when you know a person for a fat joke, you just know that. You just know. That's all you know. You just know. Hold on. But when it comes to skinny people, I feel like they don't really get joked upon. They're just bullied. Like, there's not really... I don't know if they're really joked about. They're just kind of bullied. They're just bullied. There's no like joking when it comes to skinny people. They're like, oh, you're built like Jack Skeleton. They don't get those comments. They get like, you're weak. Never my entire life. Someone joked to me about being skinny. They've just like straight up insulted me. There's never been someone that's really been like kind to me, be like, oh, your body is so cool. You're built like... I don't really know any skinny jokes. You know what's bad when you can't compare yourself to someone because no one is really compared to anyone. When it comes to like people more weight, they've been joked about and compared to so many characters, but like, bro. My screen turned off at the wrong time. Holy crap. Hold on. No! I need more! Anyways, like, you can compare it to so many characters, and most of the time, they'll joke around about it too, and they'll be fine with it, they'll laugh along, but like, I feel like with skinnier people, they just get hated on, man. They're just straight up shamed, like, oh, you're so frail. My bad for existing. Maybe it's just me though. Maybe people just don't like me. I've never joked around with anyone about my body. People are not positive. I'm not positive back. I'll snap back. Throw a chip at your face. But, like, by the way, shout out to all people of all body shapes. I don't care if you're skinny, if you're fat, if you're fit. I'm cool with you, as long as you're chill. But like, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone's body weight. I love people of all weights and sizes, all heights and differences. You're cool. As long as you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. So it's how I rock. I support you no matter what you look like. But like, this is about to be controversial. There are some people that should lose or gain weight, not just lose. I'm one of those people trying to gain weight. I'm eating right now, but like, they have this toxic mentality, and it's so unhealthy. There's like these people that are like heavily supporting obesity, and like I said, I love you no matter what your weight is. But if you're not healthy, you gotta change that, man. You're not in a good shape. You're spin working on these big guys trying. Like, there are people out there that will starve themselves to be as skinny as possible, and they'll die. They'll just die. And that's not good. Like, oh, well, duh. But like, and then there are people that will eat so much to the point where they can't walk. They have too much weight, and I'm sorry, but you gotta change your ways. And the bad thing is, some people will support them being at the weight that they're at, and that's not a good thing. Bro, if you have a friend that is overweight or underweight to the point where like they have many health concerns and there's something very much wrong with them, don't support them. You gotta tell them to like get themselves in shape, bro. They're dying. Like, there's some celebrities that used to be like, they used to have more weight on their bones, and they've lost weight. Their fans started hating on them. Oh, I thought you supported people who are overweight. Yeah, they did, and they still do. But they lost weight themselves because they wanted to change for the betterment of themselves. Why are we hating? That's not a good thing. Oh my gosh. This freaking game. I used to be in a very bad state where I was like extremely overweight. I'm gaining weight very slowly. It is a very hard process. Even when you're gaining weight, it's a hard process. But at least I'm making the change for myself. And there are some days where I don't eat, and that's not good, but I can acknowledge that. I have avoided people who support me being underweight, because like those types of people, they'll anchor you down in a bad place in your life, and you can't have that. I'm sorry, you should not have that in your life. You gotta look out for yourself, man. And if people won't look out for you, you gotta look out for like if people won't look out for you, you gotta look out for yourself. You gotta be your only ally if nobody else will be your ally. This one kind of looks like a heart. Kind of, not really. Like, weight is such a controversial topic in the world. Like, also, this is straight up bullying. There's no way. Like, there will be overweight girls on TikTok posting videos of themselves. I'm not trying to hate on them, but people in the comments are like, "You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." They know that, but like, why are you saying specifically that? Like, the video can be about like freaking skateboarding. It can be about something completely different, and they'll be talking about their looks. If this girl were to not be fat, if she were to be very, very slim, people in the comments wouldn't be commenting about them being beautiful. They'd be commenting about the skateboarding. Do you find a moral obligation to be kind to someone because they happen to be out of shape and they might just be conscious about their looks? Does that make you feel good about yourself? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. And I get, like, I'm not saying don't be kind, but, like, do you get what I mean? Same thing with skinny folks. Bro. Folks. I've never used folks. I don't speak like this. I don't know. It just kind of gets on my nerves. Like, someone can be, a girl can be, not girl, guy, anyone. But, like, usually it's targeted towards girls, and that's really sad. I feel like girls are more self-conscious about their bodies, and that's extremely sad. Don't be self-conscious about yourself. You beautiful, bro. But, like, dude, like, actually, if a girl is, like, extremely underweight, people in the comments, I feel like, would treat them like a baby. They'd be like, oh, my sweet angel. Like, dude, this is her account. She's reading all this. Y'all don't gotta feel like she's on her deathbed, bro. She probably trying her best. Also, those same people that are feeling bad for you are the same people that will put you in that state. They will body shame you, and they will be the ones that put you in that situation. That is evil. Like, dude. I didn't even remember that. I was doing that for fun. Actually, I didn't remember this. Okay, I mean, cool. Props to me for getting flowers, I guess. I don't know. But, like, it just pissed me off. Like, these same people who are, like, support, like, oh, you're so beautiful, even though you're, like, 800 pounds. Like, in disguise, they're the same people that body shame people the most. Like, bro, they're the type of people that, like, are like, bro, like, oh my gosh, it pissed me off. It actually makes me so angry. Maybe because I'm one of those people. I'm not overweight, but I'm very underweight, and it makes me so upset. It makes me so upset when people are like in underweight comment. I've never seen an underweight video. I've never seen people being underweight in their videos because it is so supported to being overweight, which isn't good. Don't hate someone for being overweight, but don't support them being overweight either, because they're not healthy. Okay, they're not healthy, and it's not bad to be overweight, but it's not good to stay there. And when it comes to underweight, it's the same thing. I am trying to gain weight as much as I can. It is a very slow, tedious progress, and like sometimes I doubt myself, and sometimes I don't eat, and that's bad for me. But I'm trying my best, and I find it like, I don't know. People will support you for being underweight too. My mom freaking straight up told me. My mom, my friends were like, dude, I wish I was as skinny as you. No, you don't. Are you telling me you want me to stay this way, bro? I have no muscle. I have the body of like a freaking stick. You think I want to be like this? No. Why are you saying you wish you want to be like me? Don't. That's like pressure on me. I don't know how to explain it. It's so bad. I didn't mean to do that. But like, we gotta support each other in a way where we're not accepting ourselves being in a bad state permanently. Like, dude, love yourself, but don't allow yourself to fall into a hole where your weight is so unhealthy. Please. you're basically just slowly deteriorating over time. You will lose so much weight to the point where you don't exist, and you will gain so much weight to the point where you can't move. We gotta get ourselves together. I'm included in this. Like one day, I didn't show this one. This is disgusting. Just took it out of my freaking mouth. Whoa. It looked like a Snapchat ghost. One day, I want abs. I'm doing exercise. I'm doing planks, leg ups, crunches, sit ups, side plank, all the freaking core exercises. I'm doing all of them. I'm doing whatever I can to get abs, right? And I'm not gonna stop until I get them. There will be some days where I doubt myself, but I know that deep in my head I can do it, and eventually it will happen. I gotta eat a lot. I gotta eat a lot of protein, eat a lot of carbs, carbs. I don't know, nutrients. I need all the good stuff. I got a double one this time. I got a double one. Quack quack. Looks like a duck. No, it doesn't. And some people, I'm usually gonna say girls, because I feel like society puts a lot of pressure on girls. Like, you gotta be this perfect shape, you gotta look exactly like this. If you say that, you suck. You don't deserve. I'm not gonna say that, but like in movies, they only have the most handsome, most beautiful, most fittest girls and boys and men, women. And usually they paint people who are skinny to be like shy and nerdy and frail. And I guess they're not far from the truth. I mean, but like they always paint the individuals with more weight as like funny. They're always funny. They never paint them as serious. And when they do, it's in the way where they'll have like this really stupid name like, hey, I'm Big Man. Okay. Did they call you that because you're big? Like, dude, I'm fine with people who are underweight, overweight, but sometimes you gotta get healthier. And this is so controversial. I'm not trying to hate, but it just makes me so upset to see the world crumble, be unhealthy, and for the society just accept. Society also condones it. There's fast food, junk food everywhere. Unhealthiest foods. And like, body shaming is just at its peak, and it's sometimes it's just disguised as support. Like, bro, there's probably people keeping their friends overweight so they don't become as attractive as them. There are some people like that. I'm looking at you. There's some people, and like, man, I don't know why I have for so long. Some people are gonna disagree with me, some people are gonna agree with me. My take is, support your friends in a way where they don't hate themselves for their body, but support them in a way where you aren't condoning them or keeping them in their bad state of their body. Let them be the healthiest version of themselves on their own progress as well. Don't like force them into the gym. Never force someone into the gym. Never do that. Encourage them to go, but they probably don't want to go because they feel ashamed of their body in the first place. I was terrified to go to the gym because I'm this really skinny kid. I used to be a kid, obviously, but like when I was going to the gym, I was like, oh no. People my age are like muscular and they're fit, and I'm like twig. I don't want to be here. No. Start off with maybe home exercise. That's what I do. I do that now. I stopped going to my gym because, like, I don't know. It's eerie. Also, it always smells. I don't like it. It smells horrendous. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my gym once I gain more weight and more confident in my appearance. Because people stare, bro. They stare. People are so weird at the gym. And there are really cool people too. There are super cool people at my gym. This is the guy that was like, always just call me buddy. Not in like a disrespectful. He's super cool. I saw him like a few months ago. He was awesome. But like, I feel like there are more haters than supporters in the gym. And I wish gym culture was like more in the gym. Gym culture is like support your fellow companion and make sure they never hate themselves and always make sure they push themselves to the greatest version of themselves. Then there are people that are like looking at you like,
why are you so fat? Why do you have no meat on your bones?
they're not saying that, but they're looking at you like judging you, bro. Stop looking at me. The freak! I'm here for the same reason you are, to get jacked!
We're here to get muscle!
Look at yourself, bro. Don't look at me. But, yeah, that's my little rant. Final message. If you're overweight, I'm not saying you gotta lose weight. I'm just saying get to a point where you're healthy and you love yourself. If you already love yourself, at least acknowledge the fact that you could have health complications. Please don't hate me for. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to insult you. Maybe it's the way I'm saying it. I don't know. I want to be careful. I'm trying to be careful as possible. I don't want to insult people. That's like the last thing I want to do. And to all the people that are underweight, let's get muscles. Ah! Like, but please love yourself. Please accept yourself. But please gain weight. Because we need to make sure you're okay. Okay? If you don't want muscles, that's also fine. Some people don't want muscles. You don't need muscles. You don't need muscles. I want muscles. That's my personal journey. If you're overweight and you want to just get slim, you don't want muscles, that's fine. If you're underweight, you don't want to be muscular and gain weight, that's also okay. That's fine. It's like the other option other than muscles. Tissue? Skin? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. I guess I never think about that. End of the day, love yourself, but always encourage yourself to be the best version of yourself. And if you're unhealthy, we gotta switch it up. Push yourself to the greatest version of yourself, alright? Be yourself. Be your best self. Don't let other people bring you down. Don't let other people keep you in a bad place. Don't let that happen either. Don't let people bring you down or keep you in a bad place. Alright? Alright. Doesn't matter how tall you are. It doesn't matter where you're starting. Become the best version of yourself. Love yourself the entire journey. And yeah, be proud. If this video ever gets seen by a lot of people, I just hope they do not take this the wrong way. I hope they don't say I'm body shaming them, because like I said, I didn't say that earlier, but that's the last thing I want to do. I never want to body shame people, because I myself can be body shamed. You can't judge if you can be judged. And even if I was in like the perfect shape, if I had like a 12 pack and I had like the chest of steel, I still want to body shame people, because you should never do that. That's inhumane of you. That's mean. That's evil. But also never encourage people to stay in it. It's so hard, like, because it can't be taken as body shaming. If you're like, oh, like, you're underweight, you gotta get some weight, it could be seen as body shaming. Because I've seen it as body shaming too. I've gotten that message. I've seen it as body shaming. But I've learned to not take it that way. It's always tone. It always is tone dependent on how you say. If you say like, you gotta earn some weight, obviously that's body shaming. But if someone's like, oh, you gotta earn some weight, man, you know, I hate to see you like this, you know, some weight would be good. See, that's a different tone. That's kinder. That's clearly not body shaming. That's someone encouraging you. Be like that. Never body shame. And if you are not good with tones, bro, say it like a text message or something, man. I don't freaking know. Like, oh man, you're overweight. Don't say that. Never say you're overweight, unless like the person wants you to be blunt. I don't really know. I don't know. You know, chip. Flying saucer chip. Like, don't just straight up say you're fat to someone. You're body shaming them, making them feel bad about themselves. Say, oh man, I don't like seeing like this, because like you're not okay, you're not healthy. Encourage them in the kindest way possible, please. For me, I'm not body shaming. I'm not trying to. And if it does sound like I am, I'm sorry. That was the last thing I wanted to do. But I want everyone to be the best version of themselves and to be healthy. And this is coming from someone that isn't healthy, but he's trying his best. I am trying my best. Slowly. Progress makes perfect. I don't know why I'm in this room, by the way. Whoa, it's like the mega symbol. Look, it's like the Pokemon mega symbol. Look at that. It's kind of cool. These chips are so good. Sorry. Ow. Okay. And it's like, looks like a tortilla. I didn't know it. I forgot they added it to the game. W dialogue. Yeah, my face. It's like a bird. It's cool. Yeah. Don't body shame. You can't call someone beautiful, but some of y'all got malicious intent. By the way, there's always like a gender based around it too. When it comes to like guys who have more weight, people are straight up flaming them. When it comes to girls, everyone is like complimenting them. There's some weird stuff going on behind that. Is that count as sexism? Is that sexist? You're complimenting one gender but not the other, but they both have the same weight. It's kind of weird. Don't be a hater. No matter whose gender it is, don't be a hater to someone. You know, I'll talk about that next video. Genders. It's gonna be a rocky ride. Love everyone, no matter who they are, unless they're a bad person. If we don't love bad people, but obviously, but like, Doesn't matter what gender they are. Don't treat them differently because of that. Unless they want you to? I don't really know. I guess that could be applied to anyone, actually. Or have more patience with me because I happen to have a third eye on my forehead. I can read minds. And I like chefs. Tell me if you know that ball knowledge. And I have like a bunch of siblings, and my mother is like the size of a cake, which is like the size of a building. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. Did I make it too obvious? Okay. But like, is that kind of body shaming? Comparing her to the cake that is the size of a building, even though it's true. No, she's just naturally super tall. Super tall. I'm not gonna say who, unless you know ball knowledge. Yeah, never body shame. Love yourself. But don't allow yourself to stay in a bad state. Become the best version of yourself. This was my rant. Bye-bye. And don't sell yourself either. Don't give yourself away. That was talked about at the very beginning. Don't you think I forgot about that? Respect yourself. You're treasure. You all are treasure. Alright? Treat yourself as some. Freaking freaks.